I'm going to talk about the sprint technique. So I'll talk about your arms, your body position, and your legs. Right, I'll start off with the arms. Now, when you're sprinting, your arms at the front, as you swing them forward, should be at about 90 degrees. This is it. But most importantly, when they are forward, you have to make sure that this part, top part of the biceps, doesn't leave the chest. So as you swing, there's always contact between there and there. That's the maximum you will go. And swinging back, open up the angle a little bit. So that's how it should be. Now, forward at 90, still contact here, a little bit open back there. All right. Now, the common mistake is usually many sprinters sprint and get their arms right up here. Oh, you see them doing this. You lose contact here. That's mistake number one. Other sprinters get their arms stretched out there, straight. That's another mistake. You have to keep the angle there. Other sprinters get their arms like that. See them run like that. Mistake number three, you should be there. And of course, the most common one is getting the arm swing crossing your body like that. You've seen people run like that. That's still a wrong arm swing. Very many of these mistakes reduce your speed. Now, the drills you want to think about when you're trying to correct this, as you go sit down, right? So drill, arm swing drill, and just swing your arms like that. The reason you sit down, you ensure that these angles are kept. Because otherwise, if you open this angle too much, you'll hit the ground. So you let the rotation start from the shoulders there. Back forward, back forward. That's drill number one. You get used to it, you can walk, drill, walk. Drill number three, add the jog to it. All right, that's a brief about the arms. Then I'll go to the body position. When you're sprinting, you're gonna try and be tall. Now, when you're tall, that means you need to push your tummy in, pull your tummy in. So once you pull your tummy in, your chest is automatically gonna come forward. So if someone is looking at you from the side, there should be a slight forward lean as a result of pulling your tummy in. The forward lean is not a result of bending forward like that. It's a result of pulling your tummy in. So it should look something like that. Mistake, common mistake is you see many sprinters running and they're like that. You don't want to be leaning forward, or you don't want to be leaning backwards, or you don't want to be leaning from your waist like that. That forward lean is a result of pushing your tummy in. You get taller, chest up, chin up, and there you go. Slight forward lean. Right. That's body position. Next, I'm gonna go to the legs. Most of the running is done down here. Although the arms, if your arms are wrong, they're definitely gonna affect the legs. So what you wanna do is lift your foot right up. Of course, this foot has to be dorsiflex. In other words, these toes have to be pulled up, so they're kind of pulled up towards your shin, right? So your foot shouldn't be like that, it should be like that. But the most important thing is, this heel has to go over this opposite knee, there, like that. So you have your toes pulled up, this heel is over the opposite knee, and just look at this is your shin. It always has to be slanting backwards. If you get this heel in front of your knee, this shin is no longer slanting. You don't want that to happen. At the same time, you don't want to get this heel further forward to get that shin slanting forwards. All those mistakes will slow you down. So when you're running, or doing any drill for that matter, you make sure the heel goes right here, opposite the knee, not in front of the knee. So it should be something like that. The next movement should be taking that foot straight down, backwards, like that. You see? Backwards. You don't want to take it straight down like that, and you don't want to take it forward like that. The most powerful position is up and down. And there should be some kind of noise as you hit the ground if you're doing a drill, something like that. So you're trying to drive the foot down as opposed to just taking it down like that. Right, the drills for the legs. Now the first one is you could do it stationary in one position, right? Get your toes pointing up, heel over the opposite knee, and go down like that. Notice, I'm not taking the heel forward and there. I'm not doing this. It's over, then down. Over, down, backwards. Over, down. Don't let this heel go in front of the knee, like that. The common mistakes you see as I progress to the drills, that's drill number one. You just stand in one place and just keep practicing that. Drive the foot down powerfully. It's not just touching down. but you're driving it down and back, down and back, down and back. So the common drill is the air walk. You can put your arms around here and just walk. That, heel over, drive down. Should be very small steps when you're doing this, ensuring that the heel doesn't go in front of the knee. Next drill, come on, you do this, the air skip, same thing. That. Next drill, say the air run, something like that. Ensuring that this heel never goes in front. Very small steps, you move slow. Common mistake with a drill, lots of people get their heel in front. So you get them doing this. That's wrong. You want it to be here. There. Okay? Now, how does that transfer into your running? If you want to, because you do the drills in order to get your brain set into that way of running. So, one of the common drills many sprinters do is you try to do the drill in a stationary position, just one place, say for about 10 reps. Doing it right, thinking about your heels, 1 up to 10, and then try to run into it like that. So you're off running like that, and that's how you should actually sprint. Now, common mistake. What usually happens is many people do the drill very well and fail to transfer it into their running. Or if you do the drills wrong and you're getting your legs right up there, what happens is when you start to run, instead of your foot touching the ground going backwards, this is what happens. You end up running like that. Wrong body position, an overstride there, you're landing in a less powerful position. Secondly, the common mistake you see many runners do, you see them running like that. Again, that is a result of probably doing the drills well, wrong, or failing to transfer what you've been doing in the drill into your run. Once your foot leaves the ground from back there, you should be aiming for this point there. Yeah, there. Shouldn't be going there, back and then forward. I'll show you the difference between the two. This is the right way to run. You're gonna try and just take that. So it'll be something like this. Yeah? Now, the other way, common mistake, is where you get people getting their foot off and first goes right back there and then forward, is you see them run like this. All right, it's a little bit exaggerated to show you what I mean. So when you do the drills, you always want key. This shin has to be slanting. And the only way to ensure it's slanting is by making sure this heel doesn't leave this place. The moment it leaves, you start getting straight. Okay? All right, now I'll go into the exercises. Exercises that you have to do to build your strength. Right, I'll start with the upper body. Pretty simple exercises. You all know what the press up is, but there are variations to it. You can do the press up like that with your fingers pointing forward. There, there's that. There's this. There's the fist. There's staggered, one arm up front, one arm backward, like that. Then you swap arms at some point. Right. Those are variations of press ups for your upper body. Then I'll go to what we call dips. You need to have a raised surface. Yeah, something like that. And then try to dip down and up. Those are two exercises for the upper body. General body weight. Third exercise is the chin-ups. If you get a bar somewhere you can hang on, and just pull yourself up and down, up and down. Upper body strength. Then I'll go to the tummy, the most crucial part. If you want to be fast, if you have a weak tummy, you have a problem. All right, exercise number 1, V-ups. So you're gonna, this is a V, isn't it? My body is in some kind of V. So you're gonna try and go V. That's V-ups. Then there's V-sits. I get my body into some kind of V. So V. That's V-sits. And there's V-sits with a twist. So I get my elbow to get this way. So you go there, there. And there's again V-ups, a twist without the elbows. So you gotta try, touch there, touch here, touch there. All that. Tummy exercises. Okay, so now I'll go to the lower back. So we've been working here, then lower back. Exercise number 1, cobras. There. 1. Keep the feet on the ground, don't take them up. Just try to lift the upper body, you're working on your lower back. Closely related, Superman. This time you get the arms and the lower body off. So, that, legs and that. Exercise number 3, planks. You can hold this position for as long as your coach says. Hold that position. That's side plank. And hold that position. The exercise for midsection is side ups. So you go up, down. Do it on the other side as well. Plank, heel raises. There, there, there. Plank, side leg raises. There. We're working at the midsection. Right. We go to the legs. Squat ups. Feet facing forward. Yeah. Feet facing there. Feet facing there. Squat ups. Lunges. Step forward. Down. Lunges. One leg squat. Raise this foot. Put it on a bench. And go down. Yep. Those are basic exercises you'll be seeing in your program. I'll go to exercise about hip mobility in the next video. All right.